I messed up. I did not know that a Stuck in the Middle episode was coming on today. Dang it. I would have reviewed it, but I did not know that it was coming on today. Now I will make sure that I know every single episode. I usually check, but today I was like, nah, Stuck in the Middle episode not coming. Nah, nothing else coming. It's just gonna be Andi Mack today. I was wrong. Stuck in the Middle came on today. So I usually review all the Disney episodes that come on the day that it comes out or whatever, the night it premieres or whatever. But, yeah, I didn't know the Stuck in the Middle episode was coming on. So I'm sorry, no Stuck in the Middle review for this episode. But they will be back next week. I will be checking next week. And I might, if I remember, I might do just a little, like, maybe 2-minute recap of this week's Stuck in the Middle episode for next week's Stuck in the Middle episode. If they do a Stuck in the Middle episode, if they do put a Stuck in the Middle episode on Disney Channel next week, because I don't know how Stuck in the Middle, Stuck in the Middle acts weird sometimes. So yeah, guys. Anyways, on to the Andi Mack review.
A few moments later.
What is going on, guys? You know, today is the Beastly Boy 02 on the Beastly Boy TV channel. If you want to see my main channel, link in the description, but that's besides the point, because the point of this video is me talking about Andi Mack. We didn't get an Andi Mack episode last week. Why? I don't know, but I hate when they, like, I understand if you're like, oh, the mid-season finale, like, the big mid-season, but I don't really care. But they just, like, flat out just, like, oh, no episode this week. Like, it was just, like, bruh, like, just 1 week without an episode. Like, that was just so random and dumb. Like, they seriously pulled a Stuck in the Middle. Like, Stuck in the Middle always does stuff like that, and it's just dumb. But that's not the point. By the way, the lighting here is weird. Like, I'm trying to, like, that's why I'm looking in like, the viewfinder or the screen or whatever, because yeah, the lighting's weird right now because of this wall. I'm not, like, the pictures aren't up there. But anyways, I'm gonna talk about the Andi Mack episode tonight. What is it called? You're Turning Into Her or something like that. I think that's the name of the episode. But I enjoyed it. I honestly, I had a good time watching it. Like, if I'm judging it like that, I had a good time watching it. But I feel like a lot of the episode was, like, filler. And, like, I don't like that. Like, it was really, like, a lot of filler. Like, there was, like, not a lot of story progression. Like, it just wasn't. Like, I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, there was story progression because, you know, the thing with Andi, Buffy moving Andi into her new home, their new home or whatever, at the end of the episode. But, like, all the stuff in between, it was just, like, filler. And, like, I don't really have a problem with that. Like, I mean, I do, because Andi Mack, from what I've seen, it shouldn't have filler. Like, or I don't know, man. Like, or at least if they're gonna have, like, a filler episode or something like that, like, it shouldn't be, like, right when something, like, big is going on. Like, yo, her father just left, bro. And, like, she's just, and then, like, they have, like, a filler episode, like, right after that. Like, that's just so weird the way that they did it. But, again, I don't really have a problem with filler episodes that much, just how they place them. Because most Disney shows, honestly, they, are just the entire episode. Like, every single episode of every Disney show is just filler. Like, it's just wacky filler. Like, there's no actual, like, story throughout the whole season. But that's not Andi Mack. Like, That's So Raven, my favorite Disney show of all time. Every single episode of that was, like, not, like, filler because it did have something. Not filler for the episode, but filler in terms of, the season. Because, like, with That's So Raven, like, almost every single episode, it didn't really benefit, like, the story. There was not really, like, a story for the entire season, but the show was still awesome. But anyways, back to Andi Mack. So we had 3 plots going on. We had, Buffy and Cece, their whole thing with, Andi finding out why Buffy moved out of the house or left or whatever, right? Then we had Buffy, and not Buffy, Bex and Cece, sorry. But then we have Buffy and Marty from the party. Marty from the party's the boy. But, anyways, Buffy and Marty from the party. She challenges him to a race, another race, because Andi and Cyrus are like, yo, you getting a little bit flirty with that Marty from the party, what's going on with that? And then she's like, yo, I'm not getting flirty with this dude. I'm not like, and they like basically challenge her competitiveness, and she's like, whoa, you think I'm not competitive? And then she challenges him to like a real race, because that race that they had like 2 episodes ago, I wouldn't consider that a real race, because like it was just like shenanigans. I don't think it was a real race. There's these little kids playing outside. They're so annoying. I'm really sorry about that. But what do you call it? Yeah, so like Buffy, she challenges Marty to the party, Marty from the party, to a real race, and he's like, okay, let's do it, let's go, I'm gonna win, and Buffy's like, no, I'm gonna win, because I'm Buffy, whatever. Then another plot, we got what we got going on with Andy? I forgot. What do we have? Oh yeah, Andy and Jonah. Jonah wants Andy's help with picking out Jonah wants Andy's help. Did I say that? Jonah wants Andy's help with picking out a gift for, Amber's birthday. Like, it's just dumb. Like, what would, I'm sorry, like, I understand that you know that, like, Andy's, like, a girl, whatever, and she's your friend, so, you know, you go to her for advice. But, like, isn't it obvious that Andy doesn't like Amber whatsoever? Like, they don't get along at all. Like, oh my god, it's just like, why would you even, like, why would you even bring something like that up? But like, whatever. Then in the commercials and the promos for this episode, we had thing. Oh my god, why is Jonah ignore me? He completely ignored me. And like, I thought that was gonna be like a big part of this episode, but that literally lasted for like 30 seconds, and Jonah just thought that it was because Andy was mad at him because he came into her house, to her room without her knowing it, or she didn't want him there or something like that. So like, but yeah, like, Andi Mack, they're so weird with that. Like, they put stuff in the commercial that, like, or the promo for the episode, or for the next episode, whatever, that, like, has almost, like, nothing to do with the episode or the impact on the episode whatsoever. Like, that's just so weird. Like, it's just weird. Like, I don't understand why Andi Mack does that, but, I mean, they don't want to give stuff away, so maybe that's the reason, but, like, they don't show anything. Like, stop showing us just dumb stuff that has almost nothing to do with what was actually going on. What else? So, what happens in between those things? Okay, so, Buffy, you know, she Buffy with the Marty from the party thing, so, one of her shoes go missing, and then she's like, hey, yo, what happened? And she's like, Marty did this. Marty did this. You know, I gotta get him back. I gotta get Marty back. Let's go. And she doesn't actually die, but... And anyways, so she steals Marty's shoes, and then she drenches them in toilet water, and then she puts them in a bag, and then Marty's like, hey, yo, what's going on? And then Buffy's like, here's your shoes or whatever, and then Cyrus is like, oh my god. By the way, Cyrus, what has he been, like, well, yeah, I was gonna say Cyrus hasn't done anything in a while, but he has. It's just because we had that, like, one space, like, one empty week in between, so I just, like, forgot some stuff. But, Cyrus was like, oh my god, Buffy, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? What are you doing right now? And then, what happened to Buffy's shoe was actually, her shoe fell out of her backpack when Cyrus's mom was giving Buffy a ride home. So yeah, and then it was just what do you call it? A misunderstanding. But Marty from the party, he was like, hey, yo, this ain't right. I want an apology right now. And then Buffy's like, you know, oh, he didn't say he wanted an apology, but he basically hinted to him wanting an apology. And then Buffy like, you know, I'll pay for the shoes or whatever. And he's like, yeah, you will do that. But when he said, yeah, you will. Yo, I was dying when he was like, yeah, you are gonna pay for those shoes. I was dying because, like, he was like, yeah, you're gonna spend your money and get me some new shoes, because you did do that to my shoes. It was just funny. What else? And then she didn't apologize to him. She didn't even pick up on him wanting her to apologize to him, which is dumb. Like, he shouldn't even have to have hinted at it. Like, that's just something you should automatically say. And then Cyrus basically tells her, yo, he wanted that apology. And then she's like, oh, I didn't know. Like, this is just, like, dumb stuff. Like, oh my god, can y'all stop with this stuff? Like, I get that they're 12, but, well, 13, 14, whatever they are. But, Jesus Christ. Like, use your common sense. No, but to be fair, like these Disney shows with like the 16, 17-year-olds, they do dumber stuff, and so I shouldn't even judge. But yeah, like, shouldn't you? Isn't that a thing? You just say sorry when you do something wrong, like, because it seemed like she recognized her wrongdoing. So why wouldn't she just apologize? Like, if she thought that she didn't do anything wrong, then I could see. But she literally, like, knew that she was wrong and did something wrong. So why didn't you apologize? Like, well, whatever. So, but I was pretty wazzed off when it came to the end of the episode. And then, like, Marty and Buffy didn't even get to race. I'm like, yo, I wanted to see them race, though. Like, I wanted to see, like, some real rage. And, like, Marty, he's like, yo, you didn't apologize to me. Ooh, and yeah, just acts like the Flash or Zoom or Reverse Flash or something, or Savitar. That would be awesome. But yeah, I just wanted to see them race. But hopefully the show doesn't forget about it and they can pick up on the race, or they just might not race at all because Marty's so mad. He's like, yo, I don't anything to do with you, Buffy. Poof. Nah, he wouldn't do that. How dumb am I? But, yeah. And then, honestly, the whole thing with Cece and Buffy and, oh, Andi wanted to know why Buffy left, and then her kind of coming to her own conclusion, like, oh, Cece, you kicked her out. You kicked her out. Ooh. Which didn't actually happen, or may or may not happen. From the way Cece sees it, that didn't happen. But the way Buffy sees it, that may have happened, but she didn't exactly say that to Andi. But it's just like, Andi's so mad about it. Like, she's still there now, bro. Like, she's still there now. And like, also, I get that you didn't have like your actual real mother, but like, it's not like she felt like she was missing something in her life when she was, like, Buffy wasn't there. And then, like, she was being tortured or something. Like, but, like, yeah, it was just dumb to me. Like, I don't know. Like, that whole thing felt, like, pretty weak to me. Like, I don't know. Like, especially, I feel like they kind of, like, threw it away a little bit. Like, I don't know. But, like, it was a bigger part of the episode than I imagined that it would be when they first started talking about it or whatever. But yet, like, we saw none of that in the commercial at all. I don't know, man. But, also, what else? Yeah, so we'll be actually seeing the commercial, Andi rebelling. She's turning into you, Andi. Going goth or whatever, doing the whole gothic thing. Oh, by the way, in the beginning of the episode, to get over Bowie leaving, Buffy takes, not Buffy, I always get the names messed up. Bex takes, Andi to the thrift shop that she works at. I think she works at a thrift shop, right? Whatever, you can close it. And then, they pick out some clothes. So that's where, I'm guessing, that's where Andi got, and they do the whole montage thing of them trying on clothes, which was pretty funny. But I'm guessing this is where Andi got those goth clothes from. Where did she get that makeup from, though? That dark makeup? I don't know. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so Andi, she goes goth, and then she's like, oh my god, my worst nightmare, she's turning into you, ho 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 ho. And then Andi gets back to school, gets to school, and then she takes all of it off. I thought that she was just gonna do that thing where she, like, I thought it was gonna last for at least a bit longer in the episode, but, yeah, Andi, she didn't really want to go goth or whatever. She was just trying to make a point and be like, yo, I actually forgot. What point was she making? What point was she making? Yo, did she even say, like, maybe because I I watched that part in the gym when I was in the gym, and I wasn't really like that. Like, I don't know. Like, I had gym brain, but like, did she even say the point she was making? She was like, "Yeah, I was making a point." If she was, what if the point wasn't explained? Then what point was she making? Trying to think. I don't know. Tell me what point she was making in the comments below. I gotta rewatch the episode because I usually watch the Andi Mack episodes twice. Well, that's me with everything. Not everything, but most things that I enjoy, I usually watch them twice. Especially this before I do reviews, but it was getting late and I just wanted to make the video, so I didn't watch the Andi Mack episode twice. So some things they aren't that like I don't remember it that well. So yeah, tell me in the comments below. What point Andy was making by going goth and emo. I don't know. Did they even explain it? But yeah, so she takes it off while in school or whatever, and in the school bathroom or whatever, and yeah, so and then at the end of the episode, Buffy and Buffy takes Andy. Not Buffy. Oh my god. I keep mixing up the. I swear. Bex takes Andy to their their new house. Buffy's like, "This is our new home." Like she straight up just takes Andy away. Like did she even ask Cece? Like I don't know because isn't Cece like her legal guardian or whatever? I don't know, man. But yeah, so another thing, this is a small thing. Amber, no, I missed something big. Well, it wasn't really big, but while, Jonah is taking, Jonah and Andy are trying to find a gift for Amber or whatever, they go to Bex for help. And then she's like, "Hey, yo, I don't know what she'll like or whatever. Maybe she's just suggesting things. She's like, maybe she'll like makeup. Look, check out this makeup." I thought it was very clever when Bex was trying out the makeup that they were gonna get for Amber on Andy, but she was really just giving Andy a little makeover, glamour her up or whatever, right? And then she turned around to Jonah, and Jonah was like, "Wow, you look so pretty." Like, I cringed because I'm guessing that Jonah doesn't even like. I don't know if he likes Andy or not. I don't know if he does like Andy or not, but I don't think any 12-year-old, if they wanted, like, no 12-year-old would tell a girl that they look pretty, even if they did think that. No, I'm sorry, I keep saying 12, probably 13, 14, or whatever. Even my age, I'm 15. I feel like no one around that age, if they thought a girl looked pretty, they would be like, and especially if they weren't dating them, and like they haven't expressed any feelings of like liking them in that way or anything like that, they would be like, "You look so pretty." They would never do that. I was just like it was a good moment for the show and stuff. We were kind of progressing that thing between Andy and Jonah, but it was just like, what? Like, I was just like, no, like I didn't buy it because I don't feel like any 12-year-old would actually say that they looked pretty to another 12. I don't even know the ages. I don't know the exact ages, 13, 14, 15. I don't know, but I just get the ages. I don't even know, bro. All I know is that Andy's 13. But yeah, so that's what I thought about that. And then a few moments later, SpongeBob, whatever, Jonah's like, "Yo, Amber," I guess the next day, he's like, "Yo, Amber did like the makeup. She liked that, right? But she didn't like my card." And he's like, "Andy, can you help me with the card? Help me with the card." And then he's like, I got class right now, but maybe I'll help you after school." And she ended up not even helping him. Like, they didn't even mention that he didn't help her. He was just like, wasn't Jonah lurking or something in the shadows? I gotta rewatch that, but it looked like when Bex was taking Andy to their new house, Jonah was kind of lurking in the shadows, like, behind a tree or something. But yeah, and I guess Andi forgot about him, or she just didn't want to help. They didn't really explain if she forgot about him or she didn't want to help him. But she just straight up was like, "Oh, I'm going with Bex to wherever she's trying to take me to surprise me." He was like, "I ain't helping Jonah with that." And honestly, good for you, Andi. Like, why are you helping Jonah for some girl that doesn't even like you and that you don't even like? Like, and plus you like Jonah too, so like, but yeah, it just didn't make sense to me in the first. I get that Andy's a nice person, but there's a line that's like drawn sometimes, like that has to be drawn, and like Amber, she's already like kind of like she's been like really rude to Andi, so like it's like why would she help? But I'm glad that in the end of the episode, I guess she forgot about Jonah or something. I don't know, man. But yeah, guys. So I thought this was a good episode actually. Like I didn't really like the episode that much. Like watching it, like, but talking about it, I realized that I did like it. Like you know, my videos, I like to get like a little bit technical and stuff and like talk about what I thought about like certain things. But at the end of the day, it's really all about if you enjoyed it or not. Like that's real. Like I know, like in reviews, like I watch people's reviews. We all like to get technical. We all like to talk about certain things or whatever that's going on in the show, certain story progression, all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's really all about if we enjoyed it or not, like or what it should be about. And at least for me. And did I enjoy the episode? Yes, I would. I mean, yes, I did. I should say, yeah. Yes, I did enjoy the episode. So, yeah, guys. Till next time, you guys know what to do. Till the time I tell every single video. Disney fans, subscribe to this channel if you are new, because I do a Disney video every day that a Disney Channel episode comes on. So, yeah. So, the next week, when a Disney episode come out, or whenever the next Disney episode come out, you better bet that I'll be there. I'll be here making a video about it. And yeah, guys, till next time, you guys know what to do. Till the time I tell every single video. By the way, this video didn't have the intro or outro because I'm trying to work on a special intro and outro for this channel, not just my main channel, but subscribe to my main channel, link in the description. But yeah, the ones that I was using before, it was for my main channel. But yeah, I'm trying to work for a new intro and outro and stuff to add to these videos, these type of videos that I make on this channel. So yeah, that's why this video has no intro or outro, but that will be coming soon. And yeah, guys, hopefully next week. And yeah, guys, till next time, you guys know what to do. Till the time I share every single video, you guys know what it is. You know how we do on this channel. Subscribe and stay beastly. Whew.